Neil, congratulations, you're now officially confirmed as a Celtic manager. How does it feel?
It's one of the proudest moments of my life, and it's been a long road back, if you want to call it that. You know, I went away, I played Madrid at a few other clubs, but it was always an ambition of mine to, you know, come back one day, and here it is. It's such a privilege.
I mean, you've obviously seen a lot in your time in football, but these last few months is unprecedented for you.
Well, Saturday, the final whistle was one of the best moments of my life, not just my professional career. And looking around at the stadium and looking at what it meant to the players and the club, you can't quantify that in words, and how I felt personally. It was an incredible feeling. So proud of the players, and obviously so proud of the supporters as well. We will probably never see that again, and just to be part of that was magnificent.
And there indeed is the final whistle!
How people could see that when you sunk to your knees immediately on the final whistle? Was that?
I had to gather myself, because I had to go and shake hands with Craig and, you know, console him, because you do, out of courtesy and professional respect, because, you know, we're all in the same game. But that feeling I had when that final whistle went, you know, it's just incredible.
And you know, as a player as well, how difficult to win one treble is, so to be part of 3 in a row must be an amazing feeling.
They are a very special group, you know, and they completed on the 25th of May, which again is a synonymous day for the club. So you'll be talking about this in 20, 30, 40 years' time, what these players have achieved. You know, you're right, one treble was the holy grail back in my playing days, but these guys have done it 3 times consecutively. So we will look to do it for a 4th.
And obviously the dust had barely settled on winning the cup, winning the treble when you're then offered the job, and that, I take it that came as a real surprise to you.
Well, the day couldn't have got any better, but it did. You know, when Peter, Mr. Desmond, Tom Allison and the chairman came in to speak to me and offered me the job. So again, all the emotion of that moment, you had to sort of gather yourself and take it all in. When people of that calibre offer you the job, then they know how, they must think of you very, very highly. And again, it was a very, very important moment for me, and one which I, you know, totally accepted.
Is it important for you, obviously going forward, the fact you've had a few months to work with the players? They've got to know you, you've got to know them, so you've got an idea of what they can bring to the team going forward?
Absolutely, yeah. We can hit the ground running now, whereas before, when I came in, I had no time, you know, no time to work with the players, and that's where I had to lean heavily on, you know, Stevie, John, Damien, in that aspect of the quality of player that we had, the personality traits, you know, all those things that, you know, make up the full player, really. And then obviously as time went by, you got to know them better and better. So now there's a trust there from the players towards me, and obviously vice versa, so we can really look forward to getting back into pre-season with that familiarity there. And again, the players played such a pivotal part in me getting the job.
I suppose the other aspect of hitting the ground running is, you know, there are elements of rebuilding the squad. There'll be players coming, players going. Again, you've already started work on that.
Yeah, we've been working on it for weeks. There's been a process in place. Whether I would have got the job or not, I was there to identify players. So we are in negotiations at the minute with, you know, representatives of players we've identified, and hopefully talking to the players pretty soon over the next few days.
Because that must be quite exciting for you as well. Obviously you came in and, as you mentioned a few times, it wasn't your team in terms of the personnel and maybe the way they played, but now it'll be your team, your players, and how you want the team to play.
Yeah, that's exciting. You know, it's a challenge, one that, you know, really look forward to, but I don't think you need to change it too much. I would like us to be a little bit more forward thinking, you know, in just terms of our build-up play at times, but not too much. And, you know, try and get some more players who will get us off our seats, you know, because I think that's what the public demand.
And the fans, obviously, you know, they've enjoyed this unprecedented success. It falls on your shoulders now to continue that. Yeah,
and that's the privilege that I have. That's the responsibility that I want. That's, you know, it means so much to me personally, but I have to take, you know, personal ambition aside, and professionally, I know the job that's in hand, and you know, the fans have been magnificent to me from December 2000 to where are we now? June 2019. So I'm hoping that relationship continues. Because that must have been quite nice on Trophy Day, you know, when you came out and, you know, the fans all start chanting your name. That you must never tire of hearing that. Of course you don't know, but it's a special club. you know, it's more than a football club. And I've loved it from the day I've walked in the door. I've loved it since I was a kid. You know, it means so much to my family, and you know, it comes with a lot of emotion, pride, passion, all those things. But there's a culture here at the club, a winning culture. There's a class here at board level, at, you know, Lennoxtown as well, and one that we want to integrate into the new players and make them understand what it means to play for Celtic and thrive in this environment.
And you mentioned that kind of relationship you already have with the players. I think they spoke about the response in the dressing room once they heard that you'd been offered the job as well, which must be pleasing for you.
It was, you know, there was a lot of emotion there, a lot of happiness. You know, a lot of them are drained and fatigued. It was a huge effort, you know, and they were stretched to the limits at times, and they came through. So the character, personality all speaks for itself. And now they've got a well-deserved rest, some of them obviously away with the countries, but they will get some extra time off when the rest of them come back. And we'll look forward to seeing them all again come mid-June.
And quite nice as well for you, this run that we're on in terms of consecutive leagues. You started it off, you're back again, as you say, tried to make it 9 in a row.
Yeah, really, you know, when I look back on it, we could be looking at 10. You know, my first season, you know, we had it and we let it slip at Inverness. And that one that still rankles me, so I moved one somewhere along the line, so hopefully the next one will be it.
Certainly we'll keep our fingers crossed, but congratulations again, Neil.
Thanks, Paul.